Hi guys, greeting from Killarney Provincial Park. This is one of the most spectacular places I've ever been, well apart from British Columbia and Rockies, where nature is so pristine and beautiful. Um, as you know, in every backpacking or backcountry or canoe trip, water supply is the most essential. And even at this beautiful Killarney Lake, water looks seems to be very clean, but still it contains all sorts of crap in it. So for this purpose, we decided to bring with us this Platypus Gravityworks 4-liter filter. We had enough supply of water to get us through 2 days, but now when we're kind of running low, I'd like to give it a try and to see how this filter performs. So what does it mean, gravity works? So this filter consists of two bags actually, which water comes from one, dirty water comes from one through the filter and drips into another. The mosquitoes are actually pretty bad. It's really hard to shot this video and sit still, but this time of year. And this is supposed to be very simple. You just fill one container with water or one bag, let it drip for I don't know some time. We'll see what kind of time it takes to filter full bag of water, and based on that we can judge the performance of this filter. So what does it say about the filter? So filter consists of two bags, one filter and a hose which connects those two bags. They claim that filter meets all APA and NSF guidelines for removal of bacteria and protozoa. So essentially this thing does not remove viruses. So if you concerned about viruses, you have to boil this water. But usually in the lakes water like that, there is no viruses from what I know, but bacteria and protozoa, which all sorts of little small living things, are pretty bad, can be pretty nasty. So this filter is supposed to take care of it. So let's take a look what's inside the filter. Okay, let's get a little bit closer and open up the filter. So box got a little bit squished, during the camping trip, but I think it's okay. Not gonna change any performance. So okay, we open the box. I actually it was on sale. It was priced at $137.99 Canadian dollars. I paid $109. Still not super cheap, but like it's decent, acceptable to make sure you're not gonna get any sickness of drinking shitty water. So okay, the box is nice and it's not too tight, not too durable, so it's essentially gonna be ditched. Okay, so what's inside? We have like filter. So it says it has some sort of fibers. Let's read the box. Hollow fiber technology. Gravityworks filters are made of hundreds of hollow fibers bundled into a single filter. Water flows through the walls of those filters, leaving impurities behind. Amazing. Let's check how it performs a bit later. Okay, so we have a gravity filter, which is clear indication of flow, where the flow goes. Okay, and then we have two bags over here in a nice pouch. So those two bags one of them is for dirty water, which clearly indicated over here. Let me show you by removing all these hoses first. Okay, so they are nicely rubbed together. So dirty water goes here. It says dirty. All right. So you can just go and like grab this and scoop the water, and from the lake. I think it'll be good enough. And the clean water goes in a bag with a blue text. Okay, and this bag seems to be doesn't have opening or on top of it, so essentially only one input of water is just over here. Then we have I'm gonna put this aside. We have some hoses. So two hoses. Again, some mosquitoes and deer flies annoying me to hell. And this hose is going to be connected to the dirty bag, this side going to be connected to clean bag, and this side going to be connected to the filter. So this cap is to close the clean water bag. Not sure what that is about. Potentially it's to use together with maybe. There is an instruction manual comes with it. What else we have in the bag? Nothing essentially, and there is a little, it's actually a little manual over here as well. So they say scoop the water, fill, then backflash, then filter, so they recommend backflash first, and then dispense into the container you want to cook with. So this is actually really nice cheat sheet, but they recommend backflash and then filter. Very interesting. I would actually backflash after I filtered, just to make sure the filter is going to be clean for the second use, or for all consecutive uses. Okay, so we can put this aside as well. So those elements, it's very important to make sure the direction is how it is marked over here. So you will have to probably connect first this to the filter, because this is going to be connected to the dirty bag. Like this hose is going to be connected to the dirty bag. So you take this hose, connect it over here, nice and snug connector over. Very nice. It's not going to be any high pressure. Those deer flies are really annoying me. And output with clean water going to be connected to this connector. So now you have a clamp which, okay, sorry, so this disconnect, you put clamp like this. Of course this deer flies supposed to be annoying me during like that, so you would be able to control flow of the water. So you just connect this one over here and you will be good. So now, in order to actually continue, we need to connect our clean and dirty bags. Okay, so dirty bag with in dirty water has like this quick connect, which is very nice. So you just like press it in, click, and it's already connected. I saw this kind of system in different platypus camel bags or water bags. They are really nicely designed, and it works very well. And now bag with the clean water connects to this screw top with the intake like that. So essentially you have it assembled all together. In the corner of our campsite I prepared this setup. I have a rope with 2 carabines, and I set dirty bag over here higher than the clean bag, obviously. And because this is very first try of the filter, there is nothing to really backflash. This thing's supposed to be really clean from the factory. But second consecutive filter, or after we finish this filter job, I would backflash the filter system. So I scoop a little bit of water of the lake into this water container. We're gonna fill. First we're gonna close this, okay, and I'm gonna fill this dirty bag with this water and see how it works and how long it takes. Here we have almost 3 liters of water, not 4, it's not full, but about 3 liters. We're gonna pour everything, it's not easy, mind you, down here. Water is relatively clean in this lake. It's not like it's all contain all sorts of like, okay, I see the problem here right away. So obviously dirty bags start pulling all system down. Well, it's expected. Should have tied it up there. But now I'm gonna open this filter and water started coming in. Okay, we see over here that little filter, that clean water filter, and the bottom start filling with supposedly clean water, and it goes actually pretty quick. I'm not gonna wait all this time. I'm gonna cut it to the next to when the filtering job is finished. So now we have 3 liters of clean water, and it took probably, I don't know, 4 minutes or something. I didn't really time it doesn't really matter. But it was relatively quick, and while you're doing something else on your campsite, you will notice that water is already filtered. So as I promised, now we have to do, or as it is recommended, to do a backflash. So for that, we have to raise back with the clean water above above the back of this dirty water, or with okay, my setup over here, I'm gonna detach it quickly. Okay, and for this I'm gonna just do something like that. Okay, now water will be backflashed into the other filter, other bag, which will remove any impurities from the filter element itself. So now we just have to stop the flow of water using our clamp. So 4 seconds is enough. So I'm using clamp to clamp it up like this. Okay, so flow of water is stopped. And now we have probably a little bit less than 3 liters of clean water. So before I actually try to try water from this bag, I would have to somehow make sure this bag is detached. So first of all, I just remove this clamp over here. Okay, and remove the filter element at all. Let the water drip out of here to make sure it's all clean. Put it somewhere and get cup for the water. And now okay, so I have put a little bit of filtered water from this bottom bag or clean bag, and let's see how it tastes like. Well, it's pretty clean water actually. Well, test is okay. Well, the water itself was very clean in the first place, so it was probably with some sort of bacteria in it and stuff like that, but it was pretty clean. But this water from the clean bag, which I filter through that filter, seems to be a very nice taste. Doesn't add any tastes or odors to it, and I think this filter performs very well. Obviously, after our trip, I will probably update you with more information, you know, if everything is fine and how this filter performed over a few days and things like that. But as far as first use, it was actually super easy, and the water is really nice. Well, thank you guys for watching. See you next time, somewhere in the wilderness.